just love Mr. Sloth. I need to think of a name for him. He's so adorable. And we both want to welcome you to my creative living show today. I'm Bren Haas, the host, and here we go. All right, we're live. I had to remember to unmute. Hey, I did it. And I can see your comments. I'm in my office, which kind of drives me nuts a little bit. I love being out in my dome, and I hope you can hear me okay. The last couple of shows, I forgot to unmute when I play a video using Minicam on my iPhone. So remember that. You always have to unmute. It's kind of frustrating. So anyhow, yay, I'm so excited. And I can see Sukum's on here while on the comment place. How fun. That makes live streaming so much better when you have people to communicate and you know people are watching. So I love it. Okay, so I'm going to keep it kind of short tonight. Um, Mostly because I have a million things going on in my head now, thanks to Sukum's live stream, which, by the way, you'll have to check out the comments here if you all are watching this later in a replay. You need to follow this dude. He is good. And, all right, so today I was out in the dome and I have footage. So here we go. You can keep the comments coming because I can see you now and I can comment in the box here. So let's see how this works. Woo! It's cozy warm in here today. Sun's out. It's 54 outside right now and a comfortable 78 in here. 80, 82 maybe. I love it. I love the dome and everything in the dome is loving it as well. So, yeah. All right, so I had a great question from one of the Garden Chat Facebook group that I'm the administrator of. If you want to know more about that, let me know. I'd love to connect you with some great gardeners and introduce you to them. One of the members had asked me about seedlings that she has and that she started. And she's not, look at my glasses are fogging up. It's so humid in here. I love it. It's the water or the moisture coming up out of the ground, I think. It's crazy. So Patrice of the Garden Chat Facebook group sent me these photos of her seedlings. They look great. Look at these. And this, she tells me, the purple plant is a spicy basil. Yum. I would definitely put the basil in a larger container and put it on my patio or deck and just let it grow in there. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you my seedlings and just give you my advice on what I do here in Northwest Ohio. All right, so right over here are some of my little seedlings. These are the ones I started from seed. These are tomatoes, Candyland, and I also have some peppers, lots of peppers. I got Black Hawk that's going on. Another one, I can't say the name of that one. There it is. It's doing really well. I just recently brought these out from indoors under lights. They're loving it out here. This one's really perked up even overnight. I think it just loves all that natural light. And this is a fun pepper. These are Tricked You, which is a jalapeno, but kind of like psych. They're not really hot, but they look hot, which are going to be fun to grow. And then Mad Hatter, which is another pepper. Let's just say I like peppers and they're easy to grow. So the rule I've always used with my seeds and the little seed starters is I always wait till there's at least 3 leaves, maybe 4 would be best, before I even think about moving them out of those little peat pods that they grow in. Here's some gherkin cucumbers that I grew in the peat pods. These could actually have been grown directly in the ground, but now they're ready to go out into a container in my garden. Now these are super fun. These are nasturtium, which this is another seed that does best just planted directly into the ground. But I decided to try them in the dome and start them early, and they did great. So I had sent Patrice some of my favorite seeds, which included cosmos, zinnia, marigold, sunflowers. I think I even threw some green beans in there, and she was so nice to thank me on the Facebook group. Thanks, Patrice. So these are all seeds that can be directly sown into the ground once you are clear of frost, which is now. Just yesterday, I was up at the License Bureau, which is right across the hall from the Soil Water Conservation District here in Bowling Green, and I found these cute little seed packets. They are actually giving out pollinating or pollinator seeds. These look awesome. How cool is this? So you'll have to check out your water soil conservation district. And to find that, you just contact your local extension office. So how cool is that? Okay, now I'm not going to be able to see your questions live because the internet out here, I live out in the country, it's very slow and it was kind of lapping there. So I want my picture to be clear to you guys. And anyhow, what'd you think of those seeds? That was awesome. I couldn't believe it. So my water and soil conservation district has a table sitting out in the lobby there in this building in Bowling Green. If you're in Northwest Ohio, I think if you're in Ohio, you can go in there. I mean, the office there is probably open to anybody. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong. I better Facebook those guys and ask, but that's okay. I'm like inviting everybody. Come on up to our water and soil. I always say it backwards. That's a lot of words. Anyhow, it was pretty cool to see a table there. They always have a table sitting out with great pamphlets about, what's going on in our area in Northwest Ohio here in Wood County. And they do a great job there. They just had a huge tree sale, which is a great place to get your trees. If you're starting plants in your yard, you want to connect with your local extension office and find out if your area has it. It's the best stuff to grow because it's for your area. And I got some beautiful buckeye trees. In fact, I'll have to Instagram them. They're gorgeous. I'm planting 5 more tomorrow out in my woods here. So super fun. Anyhow, whew, boy, that was a long night. And I'm going to go ahead and sign out. You guys can find me on Facebook. I'll be live streaming a little bit